tulikuwa hapa Kamkunji tarehe 7 ya mwezi uliopita, tukasema tarehe 12 tutakuwa na mkutano wa jamhuri kule Mutembei Jakaranda, lakini kwa sababu ya shughuli zingine ya bara la Afrika ikawa mimi naenda Marekani. Tukahairisha. Kwanza niseme kwa Kimombo, alafu nitarudi kwa Kiswahili. Sawa sawa? My dear Kenyans, I stand to you before you today with a very heavy heart and a lot of fear for my country and your people and your future needs. I stand here not as Raila Odinga, but as a patriot and as your servant with a sacred duty to this country, the citizens and inhabitants of this great land of ours, Kenya. Many times before, and with your support, I have stood up for this country, sometimes at very great risk and at dark times in our country. But today, I feel the weight of history, not just for Kenya, but for our beloved continent of Africa. I don't speak lightly because I know what I say today will have far-reaching implications for the Republic of Kenya. So I appeal to you to lend me your ears and listen to me carefully. I will begin with Wafula Chebukati. I repeat. Hello? I repeat. I will begin with Wafula Chebukati and the rogue IEBC. In August 2022, Kenyans from all walks of life went to the polls to cast their ballot for president, MP, senator, governor, women rep, and members of the county assembly. I commend all Kenyans who carried out their sacred and patriotic duty and cast their ballot peacefully. You expected the IEBC to transmit, tally, and announce the results in accordance with the law and the free of bias and corruption. But the IEBC, under the then chairman, Wafula Chebukati, two commissioners, Abdi Gulie and Boya Molu, and the chief executive officer, Marjan Hussein Marjan, formed a cartel within the IEBC to the exclusion of the 4 new commissioners, disregarded the votes you cast and cooked their own results. fellow Kenyans, the presidential results announced unilaterally by Mr. Chebukati on August 15th were entirely made up by him and had nothing to do with the votes you cast. As leaders who also believe in the rule of law, we immediately filed a petition at the Supreme Court to dispute the results. At the time, our own internal polling data and the external objective and impartial independent polls all showed that we were headed to victory with a very healthy margin. Even the exit polls showed that we had won with a comfortable margin. Now let me shift to the matter of the IEBC whistleblowers. Whistleblowers. Wapiga furimbi. Wapiga parapanda. Wapiga parapanda. Since August 15th, we have conducted our own investigations of the IEBC and the election results. We are convinced, beyond the shadow of a doubt, that our victory was stolen. It therefore came to us with surprise and great relief that within the IEBC itself, there are great patriots and Kenyans of conscience were willing to risk everything for the sake of our country. Gallant IEBC whistleblowers have now published the true and authentic results of the 2022 elections. Those who have gone over the data and the forms posted on the whistleblowers' website have confirmed the authenticity of the data. The election wasn't even close. According to the IEBC whistleblower data, we won handily with over 2 million votes. Allow me to make a few observations about the data. Niendelee. First, we carried the traditional strongholds of the coast, western, northeastern, lower eastern, Nyanza, and Nairobi with comfortable, often overwhelming margins. But it was our performance in the Mount Kenya region where we broke all records. The people of the mountain voted for us as they have never done before. I want to take the opportunity to thank the inhabitants of the mountain for giving us an insurmountable margin in the election. According to the IEBC whistleblowers and our own internal figures, our opponents beat us only in parts of the Rift Valley. Everywhere else across this diverse and great land, we beat them thoroughly. Hello? We know what happened next at the Supreme Court. A compromise court failed to either declare the true victors and run the elections or order rerun because of the glaring violations of the law and the Constitution by the IEBC. The Supreme Court itself was captured by the cartels that had also captured the IEBC. The two most critical institutions to elections in Kenya, that is the IEBC and the Supreme Court, was central to the rigging of the 2022 elections. We know that the foreign technology companies contracted by the IEBC to run the elections and print the ballots was central to the rigging of the elections. That is why they and the IEBC refused to provide us with the servers and the authentic data, as well as the election forms. We also noticed with dismay the involvement of some foreign nations in the rigging of Kenya's 2022 elections. In light of the above, here is our client call. Here is our client call. One, first, we as Azimio reject the 2022 election result totally. We cannot and will not recognize the Kenya Kwanza regime, and we consider the Kenya Kwanza government illegitimate. Two, we don't recognize Mr. William RUTO as the President of Kenya. We don't recognize him, and we equally don't recognize any officials in office with him. 3, we demand that the entire infrastructure and the records of the 2022 elections at the IEBC be made public and be audited by an impartial body. A forensic audit of the IEBC results and servers is non-negotiable. 4, we demand that any attempts to reconstitute the IEBC single-handedly by Mr. RUTO cease forthwith, so that Kenyans themselves can reconstitute the body after full and fair deliberations. Five, we reject the empty promises made and being made by the older regime. Instead, we call on Kenyans to reject the punitive order policies that are making life unbearable. Order is resorting to these policies because it was not ready and did not get any mandate to govern. 6, in particular, we call on Kenyans to resist and demand the removal of the punitive taxes that have led to punitive costs of basic products and services, including unga, milk, sugar, school books, fuel, electricity, bus fare, paraffin, and school fees. From today, we call on every Kenyan buying electricity tokens to take a very close look at the statement and see how much your money actually goes into tokens, how much goes to taxes, and how long are we going to live like this? 7, we demand that the Kenya Kwanza government resigns, as it has neither the mandate nor the ability to govern the country. 8, we ask our people to say no to the older regime. This regime and its unfortunate and unfair policies must be resisted, and the resistance starts today. Dear Kenyans, dear Kenyans, you know that what we do in Kenya matters for Africa and the rest of the world. There will be no reason for citizens of any country to participate in elections only for them to be stolen by domestic cartels in cahoots with their foreign companies and masters. When we sort out the mess here in Kenya, we will be on the track to helping Africa and much of the third world to sort out their elections and ensure no one gets to power through the back door as Mr. RUTO did. If it is going to take the resilience of the people of Kenya to help Africa sort out its elections problems, I am ready to lead that process. The older regime must go. Hello. Sasa nitajaza Kiswahili na Kiingereza. Juzi Jumapili ile iliyopita tarehe 7 birthday yangu, nilikuwa kanisa kule Mombasa. Nikaomba na wanakristo kule cathedral ya Mombasa. Watu wote walikuwa nasema baba aongee. Lakini nikasema baba hataongea. Nilisema, niliambia katika Biblia kuna Injili kuna injili 4. Iko moja ya Mathayo, pili iko ya Mariko, tatu iko ya Luka, mwisho iko ya Yohana. Niliwaambia sasa tumesikia injili kutoka kwa wale watatu. Mathayo anasema namna hii. Mathayo 10:26 mpaka 27. So have no fear of them. For nothing is covered that will not be revealed, or hidden that will not be known. What I tell you in the dark, say it in the light. And what you hear whispered, proclaim on the housetops. Mariko 8:36. Mark 8:36. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Luke 23:28. But Jesus turned to them and said, Daughters of Jerusalem, do not weep for me, but weep for yourselves and for your children. Sasa yayo ya kwanza ya Mathayo ni Saint Chebukati. Ya Mariko ni Saint Cherera. Luka ni